Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Guys, I am very sad to say, but Black Clover is getting into more of the stuff I hate. The things I hate in Black Clover. um, I hate the royals, and I hate people who think they know stuff or think they're doing what's right, to come to find out they're only doing what may protect them in the here and the now. So, this week's episode, we get to see someone pull a Deus Ex Machina where he has a very, very powerful ability of magic and even capability to, snuff out four people at the same time, which I kind of felt like was, I feel like it was planted, right? I feel like this in itself was uh, corroborated, or there was a co-op uh, effort in this, because for him to show up, destroy these four guys, and then after destroying them, kind of just handle the situation any way he sees fit, like nothing bad really is gonna come out of it, and he's judging these people or whatever you want to call it, um, checking their whatever the heck he did this week. Their good and evil, I guess, of their bodies or their magic. So once you get past that, you start to see what's truly going on, and just how the Wizard King practically knew how all of this was going to look and turn out was actually pretty dope. Just kind of goes to show you how much more understanding he has with the scumbag of the city, not only just the people who are helping and protecting everybody. He has a good understanding of just what people in his own kingdom are going to do, and not only what they're going to do, how they're going to act, how they're going to frame stuff to make the problem of the government, or the problem of all of the wizards supposedly saving the people in the town and all this stuff. Everything's destroyed. Everything is gone. And it's not like the people who were being attacked or the people who were being, killed and stuff like that were the ones that were infected by the elves and were, going against the citizens and stuff like that. Everybody of the Golden Dawn practically was taken over, right? So it just goes to show you there that there should be little to no trust with the Golden Dawn and anybody who actually was in this situation being attacked by the elf forms of them, right? The reawakened elves. So, that all being said, it puts us in a very, very interesting situation with the show already, because not only does this arc kind of come to an end and at the same time start up anew, it was very smart in their place to do this the time that they do it, because it fits the theme of terror and like the unknown of this show, and of this attack. No one who isn't well versed in everything that popped off in the other dimension and all this other stuff has all the right to be scared. But the problem with this is they're scared for the wrong reasons, which I also myself can't prove, right? Because Asta, being the Chad that he is, it goes to just show you how quickly everything is now evolving around him, faster than it ever did when he was trying to grow and be someone they look at. Now that he's someone they can point their finger at, all of a sudden, he's very important, right? He's very easy to track down. He's very easy to know about, because he's something that can either A, push some of the trouble off of the royals and push it onto him, and B, we even see some of the people who were infected, aka The little sister of the guy who's the pervert, she was infected by, or taken over by the elves. But afterwards, what happens? She comes back too, and she still can't use her magic. Like, I'm pretty sure she has no Grimlar. And if she could use her magic, I don't know if she would awaken, or have that same ability that the elf version of her was using. So neither does anybody here, right? Unless we get a little flashback scene of kids playing and she didn't want the kid to take something away, so she froze him with her eyes or something. There's no proof, just like how they have no proof Asta um, helped and destroyed the devil, and they think the devil's just with Asta, right? So this is why I hate these governmental figures and just what they bring in shows, because they're an essential part of it. Like, they are one of the things that need to be there, because if it wasn't the government and it wasn't like people that are higher up, then it would have been even worse, because it would have been someone at a lower level and someone that should sympathize with our main character and doesn't. So of course it comes from them, and as soon as they hear, oh, he's a peasant, or he's someone that's of lower class, they're like, oh my god, disgusting. So half of them have already made up their mind there, right? They're like, oh well, peasant, get him out of here. Now you attach the devil thing to him, and and you set Asta up in a perfect prime position where he needs to activate this ability to save someone. How convenient can this story be to not only say he's a devil, but then give them all the eyewitness of saying, yeah, looking at that thing right there, that's a devil. So it hurts, but it's story writing. So as a fan of anime, I have dealt with this more than once, right? Like, I've seen people like them take control of a situation that they should have no control over, seeing how if you really wanted to take control of the situation, you should have been there helping fight against all of this stuff that was popping off, or the elf people, which that's the thing with storytelling, is they can always write in some filled in BS to be like, yeah, and this is where he was, and this is the elf reincarnated person he fought. So he was doing stuff. He just happened to not be in the place where he needed to be, where, the most stuff popped off. He just wasn't there, but he was helping. So trust me, I can 100% see that happening, and that's what really grinds my gears the most about this situation, is that they're gonna somehow, some way make this man that has completely misjudged Asta, misjudged Nero, and now is misjudging the little girl Mary, of all being things that he really has no idea. Like, if they were any of those things that they were saying, they would absolutely already be dead. And we know that for a fact with how strong the devil is, and we know that for a fact with how much hatred and this, like, the overall hatred for just the elves and the royals, man, is enough to say how much the show understands to hate these people. Because they're greedy, they're selfish, and then what happens when greedy, selfish people go too far and they get in trouble? They look to everybody else for help. Everybody else. But they won't lend a hand out. But they won't try to help you. So that's where this whole story kind of is getting interesting, even more than it already was. Is we're just in a position where Asta has no real say. We don't know what any of the other people who care for Asta are going to react to any of this. Especially, like, come on, bro. You got rid of my brother because of what? You mean the person that sacrificed everything, his own body, to use the power that he has to protect? You got rid of him? Nah, bro. You about to catch this wind. So with all that being said, everybody, I hope you're having an amazing day, night, evening. I am so sorry the reviews are going to be coming a little bit late. Your boy is getting that money, or trying to anyway, so I can buy games that I want that are coming out soon. And not only that, it's helping out my family, so it's a win-win situation for me. And all I have to do is show up for work, and then on top of that, I still get to come home, make a video for you guys, and call it a night, and do it again tomorrow. So I hope the night shift of anime isn't that bad for you guys. I know you get it really early, or you can just go somewhere else and get it from them, but if you're really here for my review, for my input, for my stuff, thank you so much, and I will always try to get it out to you at least of the day of. If not, I'll lump it all together and put it out on a day where I have a lot more free time. So with all that being said, take care and peace.